this is how you can become extremely magnetic and attractive when dating. And there's a few rules that you need to follow. First, take the damn pressure off. Stop going into this date with huge expectations like, oh my God, I'm gonna find my husband right now, or I need to be super perfect. I need to look perfect. I need to act perfect in order for the other person to like me. Take the pressure off. I want you to act as if you're going on a date with a friend or someone you're not interested in. I want you to be so relaxed, and I want you to have zero pressure, zero expectations. I want you to expect that nothing's probably gonna come out of it. And if it does, then it's a pleasant surprise. But take off the expectations and the pressure, because what happens is that you're usually gonna be disappointed. I mean, look, dating is a numbers game. You need to go on loads of dates generally, for people that aren't so lucky, in order to find your person or your boyfriend or girlfriend. So most of the dates you'll go on aren't gonna be with the person you're gonna end up with. So if you have this huge expectation on every date, you're just gonna be constantly disappointed. I want you to go in with a relaxed, playful, and curious attitude. You're going there not to meet the love of your life. You're going there just to meet another human being, see if you vibe, see if you like them. And if not, it's all good, You experienced maybe a new restaurant or a new part of a city, or, you found out more about a culture. So it's still a win for you. So, take the pressure off. And that also comes with exercise and practice. On your first date, you're not going to be super confident and comfortable. But if you keep going on first dates, eventually you're going to start relaxing. The second thing you need to do in order to become extremely magnetic and attractive is to build a strong sense of self, a secure sense of self. So most people, especially when they're young, they think they aren't good enough the way they are, and they need to be or act or talk or dress in a different way than they normally would, because otherwise the other person is not gonna be attracted to them. And that's BS, or people think, they're not able to validate themselves, and they don't feel good about themselves, and they don't know who they are. So they're trying to get the validation of the other person when they're on a date. Even if it's a stranger, you're like, oh my God, I need to make you like me, because otherwise my sense of self-worth, is gonna drop, which is really unhealthy. So you need to develop a really strong sense of self. You need to start validating yourself and create a good relationship with yourself. This person is a stranger. You can't try to get validation from them. This desperate energy that you're putting out there is repelling that person. Because when a person feels like you're desperate, it kind of feels like you're trying to overcompensate, and the other person will be like, oh, but what's wrong with you? Why are you trying so hard? So you need to stop trying so hard. You need to, take a step back, relax, and understand that you are good enough, and you don't need to be perfect in order to be liked. You are lovable just the way you are. So developing this relationship with yourself is a process. It doesn't happen overnight, but keep telling yourself, I don't need to look perfect. I don't need to be perfect. I'm still lovable and likable. And the right person will like me for who I am. And having this confidence, to be yourself, to be authentic, that is the most magnetic thing you can do. Because most people are too scared to be themselves. They think, oh, I need to behave this way or look this way, but actually when you're just able to relax into who you are, that's when you become your most attractive. Now for the third point, I'm going to bring in some research. Studies show that the most desirable and valued traits that men look for in women are warmth or extroversion and agency. So agency ties in really nicely with what I was talking about before. It's confidence, it's independence, it's being able to pursue your goals and make your own decisions. Being independent, having this strong center within yourself and not being completely dependent on someone else. And then, warmth and extroversion refer to having that, warm, open, welcoming, nurturing energy and being emotionally expressive. Men find that really attractive when a woman is able to express herself, is positive, is full of energy. And when it comes to research of what women look for in men, it might come as a surprise, but it's very simple, and it's kindness. 90% of women report that they want a kind man. That's the most important thing for them. Honestly, I don't know what the other 10% is doing, but that's the most important thing for women. Warmth, kindness, someone that cares about them. So if you're thinking that being cold and playing hard to get is a good dating strategy, think again. Also, a new Tinder survey shows that the most desirable personality is the golden retriever type. So, this relates so much to what I was saying earlier. Someone that's positive, someone that's kind, someone that's extroverted, warm, loyal. This is what people look for. It's not the black cat energy, it's not the unavailable, hot and cold, playing games type of person. It's someone who's, truly, innocent and wants something real and it's authentic and true to themselves, and someone that's warm and positive. And the fourth quality that makes you extremely magnetic, both men and women, is playfulness. Being able to just enjoy life, to feel yourself. The reason why animals and kids are so magnetic is because they're so playful, they're so present, they don't take life too seriously. So this quality is very, very magnetic in people. So if you're able to, just crack a joke, a few months ago, I hosted a dinner party and one of my guy friends was attracted to one of my girlfriends. And I asked him about it and he was like, yeah, I thought she was cute, but, I wasn't convinced at first. And then I saw her do this silly dance, and she didn't give a fuck about what other people were thinking. She was just having fun. And that's when she convinced me. That's when I, really, really liked her. So just being playful, just playing and having fun in life and just enjoying and not being so serious, so, tense, trying to be perfect, trying to make everything perfect. Just relax. We're all imperfect. The more you try to seem perfect, the more fake you seem, because everyone knows there's no such thing as perfection. And we find it really attractive when someone owns their imperfections or their insecurities. If you are, for instance, stressed out when going on a date, it's more attractive to own that and be like, oh, I'm a bit nervous actually. That's way more cute than, trying to pretend like you don't give a fuck or, trying to mask your nervousness with like a chill vibe, because people can see and tell when, you're bullshitting or trying too hard. So I hope this video helped and you enjoyed it. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments below, and what would you like my next video to be about. Have an amazing day. Bye.